Hey, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to Conversations with Curtis and our part three, I think, of our playthrough of Ripper. Welcome. Appreciate you guys joining us. It's good to see some familiar names. Some of our regulars are here. Do Wad Do, good to see you. It's been a while. Ozzy, you're here. Fungi Plays. And then a lot of new folks, or folks that are clearly here to watch and enjoy our guest today, Noah Antwiler, the Spoony one. Thrilled to have him back after a week away. And we'll get to that in just a little bit. I'm not going to, I changed my background. So we're back in Curtis's cubicle. Thought it would be, might as well continue to utilize Curtis themed stuff. But it's been a good week. Daniel and I got to get back to Day of the Tentacle on Monday, which was fun, and particularly fun once Daniel took controls because he knows the game so well, and I was, of course, struggling a bit with some of the puzzles. So to watch him almost speed run his way through that game was a real treat to watch somebody who knows a game as well as he does. And then Wednesday, I played Firewatch by myself. Daniel and I started that a little while back, but it became really clear that that's a game that really should be played in isolation because the game is all about isolation. So playing it alone, of course, with people in the chat, but playing it on my own was the right thing to do and a lot of fun. And then today we get to have Spoony, so a nice balance for this week. Not sure what next week looks like, so I'm not going to talk about that. I'm just going to get right to it. I'm going to thank our Patreon and Coffee members and just say, as always, it's because of these folks that allow us to do what we do, to give you pretty regular content weekly, including interviews of developers and game makers and tons of playthroughs. And the kind of content that we're creating is all because of these people right here who give us a monthly a monthly gift to make this happen. So thank you, all of you on this list. These are our $10 and $20 and above members. Anybody below the $10 level, you'll see their names at the end of our stream. And if you are in a position to share and help, we would appreciate it. I've said this before, but the thing about Patreon is that you get people for a while. They give what they can for as long as they can, and then they need to take care of themselves or drop off for whatever reason. And so we get a flow. We get people coming and we get people going. And so to keep us steady, it helps to continue to remind people that we could use your support. So if you can, it would be a pleasure. If you can't join us on a regular monthly basis, you can always
Richard
contribute
tipped
to these streams.
$5. I can't think of a better way to end the work week than to ignore my calls for this live stream. Don't worry, I'm not a doctor or anything.
Well, I thank you, Richard. Really appreciate that. That's great. And yeah, just turn off the ringer for the next couple hours. It'll be worth it. Appreciate your support. And what Richard just did is what I want to encourage other folks to do, if you can, is to help us get to our goal for our weekly goal, which is just one-time contributions and donating to the coffee goal. So we're going to see the coffee scene in just a second. As soon as Daniel switches over, he's probably busy doing other things. Oh, wow, there we go. This is the link if you would like to contribute to today's stream just on a one-time basis. That's the one you want to use. It's a link that allows us to keep more of your donation and for you to have your donation going where it is. Coffee allows us to keep 90%, where YouTube, if you do the super chat, takes a much bigger chunk, up to 50%. So please, if you can, use the coffee link. These are our top 7 donors over the past 30 days. Can't thank these folks enough. James Jenkins, Wex, CJ, Ray Koopa, Fungi Plays, Within War, and Brain of CJP. You guys rock. All right. I didn't see Daniel on Wednesday. I was all by myself. So let's bring him out right now and see how he's doing. What's up, dude?
Hi.
Hi.
I had a small delay in the switching of the scene because I was too busy muting our widgets for this stream, like we usually do with our...
Oh, right. So because we have a very popular guest who joins us when he can. We just found that when we do get donations and we use the audio widgets, they sometimes come in too quickly, and it ends up disrupting the flow. So today, like all streams with Noah, we will save those till the end, and we will read anybody who contributes today. We will read your comments that you give at the end of the stream. Yeah, we saw you briefly. Yes, you did the thing that I've done 1,000 times on OBS, is I hit the wrong scene, and then you saw the wrong thing.
You did it on Wednesday with Firewatch before.
Yeah,
the
I know.
countdown.
Thanks. Yeah, good. Just thanks for reminding me. Got to just keep that. Keep me humble.
No, it's always fun to see the behind the scenes along with the scenes on the same stream. You save time.
The mistakes seem to be the most enjoyable thing in just about every avenue. It's fun to watch people screw up. Thanks for joining. I was trying to give you some time off to give you to let you do some editing and stuff, but you hopped onto the chat.
I hopped on, and then I edited during the live stream. It was fun, you know. I remember how much I look forward to your first live stream of Conversations with Curtis. And it was like 3 a.m. over here, because back then you streamed at 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. So I know I remember waiting an entire month because there was only one monthly live stream. So,
That's right. It was just once a month for the early days. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun to mix it up. I think the more we do group games, individual games, if people really enjoy your speed throughs. I enjoyed your almost speed through the other day of Day of the Tentacle. Man, fun stuff. All right. Well, I think I don't want to let's bring out our special guest and frequent co-host these days. Let's bring out our friend, the Spoony one. There he is. What's up, Mr. Noah? How are you, man?
Doing fine. Doing fine. Yeah, it's been a busy week for you anyway. I don't know if you wanted me to talk about this or not, but
Go
you got
for
a
it.
big change in
I
your
should have
life.
said something. I forgot.
You had a big change in your life. You adopted.
I adopted. Let me share what how do I do it? Here it is right here. I adopted, well, my family, that is, adopted this gal right here.
This guy.
Her foster name is Cher. We're going to change it. We don't know if Cher works for this particular pooch. She's had a rough life, this dog. She was lived on a chain in a backyard in Oklahoma, I think, for most of her life, just being bred over and over and over, litter after litter after litter. And then when she had her final litter, I don't know how many that was, they just cut her loose and abandoned her. So she was found and brought into a foster home in Oklahoma, who took her in for a couple months, and just the sweetest dog ever. And then they transferred her here to a foster in Seattle, who had her for a couple weeks, and now she is with us in what we hope will be her forever home. And just at my feet right now, I'd show you, but I don't have my camera's it's attached to my computer, so I can't do that. But yeah, it's a big thing, and I'm sure you remember. When did you get Thaco? How did Thaco come into your life?
It was about probably I think 8 months ago, roundabout. And he's a rescue dog. I found him actually. I was on a walk. I was kind of alone and walking around my subdivision. And I found him as a stray. He had no collar, no nothing. And I took him to an animal shelter just because it's the right thing to do. He might have been lost. And what they do at the shelter is they keep him for a week to see if anyone checks in for their lost dog. And if after a week nobody checks in on the dog, then that's up for adoption. So he's a rescue dog. And apparently he's been a stray for a long time. He wasn't microchipped. He wasn't no ID, nothing like that.
Wow, I didn't know that. And at what point between seeing, and that was a boy?
Yeah.
So at what point between seeing him walking and bringing him to the shelter were you thinking this might be the one for me?
I was just curious about the. I didn't know. But the fact that he trusted me. He was a stray and he was running away from everybody else in the park. But when I knelt down and kind of coaxed him over, he actually trusted me.
Wow.
So he
That's
actually
huge.
got. I got him into my car, and yeah, it was really interesting to see how he trusted me and nobody else. Especially since he didn't trust anybody else.
Did you find that we're hearing that, they go into kind of, protective mode. So, we don't feel like we really know. Of course, he's only been here for a day and a half, but, pretty chill. But I guess you don't really get to know their personalities for a few weeks until they start to really feel like they trust their environment. So I'm not quite sure what we're in for. How did Thaco's personality change over the course of the first few weeks, months that he was with you?
He was afraid of the stairs. He actually didn't know how to approach stairs.
Oh wow.
So it was actually kind of a struggle getting him to go up and down stairs. Now he doesn't care. He just runs up and down the stairs all the time. But yeah, it was weird how he it's scary when you're on four legs and you're that low to the ground, I guess, trying to navigate stairs. But that was a big one, and it's just learning all the little quirks, what he likes to do. He likes to chase cats. He does not like cats at all.
Yeah, so keep that at bay.
Just learning his behavioral quirks, the things he likes to do on walks. He loves being outside. Which in Arizona is really remarkable. You'd think it'd be very dangerous for a dog to be outside, but he loves it.
Yeah, that's great. I know she loves to fetch and will go all day long. She's got a little retriever in her, a little shepherd in her, just brown dog. But we can't do that we're supposed to not do that for the first, otherwise we can't get her off the leash and let her run around for a little while. So I'll keep you all informed how things are going. Hey, one thing though I wanted to talk to you about, and yeah. Daniel, I'm not sure if you've gotten to this or not, but I started to watch Tetris a couple nights ago.
All right.
And it was late and I didn't finish it, but I really enjoyed it. It's really, really well done. So thanks for that recommendation. I think I didn't know the story at all. And if it's even partially true, it's a crazy story, and they do a really good job of kind of laying it all out in a very entertaining way.
Did you notice that when he goes to Russia and he's very unwelcome there?
Yeah.
And the KGB guy, or he's not KGB, but the intelligence officer is like, we're going to give you one chance to get out of here and you'd better take it. And then he doesn't. I'd be like, I would thank him for the opportunity, sir. I'd be so gone.
I wonder, this must be certainly partially based on his dogmatic attitude, right? This guy has to have been someone who just moved forward no matter what. I mean, now I'm curious to know more about.
He's a believer.
Yeah. Did you see it, Daniel? I saw you wait.
No, I didn't see it yet. I haven't mounted my TV yet. It's still somewhere.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're still unpacking. If you don't mount the TV sometime soon, it'll never be mounted.
I just hope that I'll get sick of having the TV unmounted next to the wall and just buy a new one. Just like back in the Napster days, it was easier to download a song than go fetch the CD and place it in your computer and play it. So same thing.
Before we start Ripper, or get back to Ripper, you were pretty deep into the new game. Noah, how's it going?
I finished Baldur's Gate 3. It was very good, very difficult. I still say it's too difficult, but it's beatable. I'm looking forward to Starfield, which comes out next week.
Starfield.
Yeah, it's the newest game from Bethesda, who made Skyrim and Fallout 4. It's a spacefaring game. And that's really all I know about it, is that it's a game set in space.
Must be
You're an
nice to be
astronaut.
so caught up on something that you love, such as playing video games, that you are so caught up that you're waiting for the next new thing to come out. I mean, there's so much out there that you probably already played. For everything, for me, is catch up. I remember back in the day when I was younger, I was pretty good at going to all the new release movies. And so I was at a point when I was in my teens where I had seen everything and I was just waiting for the next, one to come out. But that
You
was
probably
a long
had
time
a you probably had a subscription to Fangoria magazine, right?
ago. I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
Well, back then, every major studio had like 5 or 6 major releases in a year. Nowadays, they have like 30 or 40.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can't keep up anymore these days. But all right, well, I don't know who remembers what, but it's certainly not me. So who wants to talk me through what we know and where we are and where we're starting?
Noah's
Well,
good at
we're still investigating the Ripper case, obviously. We're trying to find just kind of anything, any leads whatsoever. Our character is kind of our character kind of has no leads at this point, so we're just kind of asking around Catherine, our girlfriend Catherine, all her various contacts on the Ripper case. So that led us to Burgess Meredith.
Oh, right. And he was
Who-
didn't he like wielding something, or was he?
Yeah, who was wielding a broom at us.
Okay.
And we want him to tell us where his brother's website is, but he won't tell us, and we have to find it.
Okay.
And I'll just warn you in advance, we have to solve a bunch of puzzles to get the website address. And just looking at a guide, I'm not looking at it right now, but I was looking at the guide earlier. This is going to be a mess.
Did it bring back any memories of you doing it back in the day?
Unlike
or,
the rest of the game.
There's going to be some puzzles. It's going to be... I think we're set to the easy difficulty puzzles, but that's going to be a good thing.
When you were looking it over, does your recall of doing it in the past come back, or are you like, oh man,
Not really.
Great.
It's been so long, so yeah, no, I don't have the guide open now. We're gonna play this fair as I can.
Okay.
But
Does Burgess Meredith play his own brother? Is it like a twin thing, or well, I guess we'll find
I don't
out.
think we ever see him.
Oh, okay. All right, let's do it.
Now, the one thing I would caution you is we're not going to leave this place anytime soon. We're not going to leave this map, but remember that we have to save often.
Yeah.
Because we're paranoid about the game crashing.
We're not paranoid. We're realistics about.
That's true.
We've talked in the past about just the tone of voice of seasoned gamers going, save.
I think the volume is too low. Just a sec. Okay. This seems better. Can you guys hear it?
Yeah.
Can everyone hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we look to the right, we got this guy.
You snoop around too much. For your own good. I'm more dangerous than I look. I warn you.
They're really committed. I mean, these actors could have just phoned this in. They really could have just. I mean, maybe they phoned it in a little bit, but they gave.
They kind of did.
They gave us something though. They could have. He really went for it.
Okay, now what? Where should I go?
We're just investigating. We're looking around, snooping, trying to find information. That's all I know.
All right, so yeah, go on over there. There's things. There we go. Oh, we got some sort of thing. There we go. That little box, I'm sure, is important.
Oh no. What is it? The VR puzzle?
Dynamics operating system. Exit cyberspace.
I don't think we should be here, but I don't know.
So is this the same cyberspace we were in earlier?
Yeah, there's only one side. Should I exit?
Yeah, let's exit this. I don't think we should be here.
All right, we got that. What about the little rotating 3D thing? Let's go check that out. No.
Wait. I
Yeah,
guess
check
this
that.
is the same thing.
I think it's
Yeah.
the same thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, we got more stuff over here. Computer screens.
Do they
I
go
think we
left
keep
or...
going.
Okay.
I think we keep going.
Oh. Well, that's new. A secret room. Or are we just getting out of the house? Is this leaving?
Okay, I think we have to look at the table on the right.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Is it the puzzle?
It is a puzzle, yeah.
No.
Oh man, it looks like the wolf chase from the ending of Gabriel Knight 2 with the doors.
Oh, right,
Oh.
right. Well,
And also the heart
Totally
rate
good
chase in heart rate puzzle in The Seventh Guest. Okay.
okay.
Uh-huh.
This defies the laws of physics, but sure,
Yeah.
why not?
Unless it's on a flat board and we're looking from up and
We have to get it into the checkered zone on the lower right.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. But wait, after I change the direction of some of them,
Flip the top one.
I trust
Okay,
you
then.
I trust you to fumble for a while I'll be right back.
this one looks promising.
Yeah, I think we made it.
Oh snap! So Paul is like our backwards mascot. The moment he left, we solved the puzzle. Ooh. Vacuum tube. Used or done?
Done.
Done. Okay. Go straight ahead, left or right?
I think we go up the stairs.
The stairs.
Oh, you better believe that number is going to come in and...
Yeah. Okay, someone write it down.
Are you going to write... Okay, let me... I've got the guide here. I'll just keep the guide open here.
Okay. Is it listed there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I walk away for 2 seconds and I got the guide here. I'm just gonna
No, we solved the
Well,
puzzle.
Well, there's a
Yeah?
really big number that we had to keep track of.
The moment you left, the puzzle
you
was
got
solved.
past the thing already? You already
Yeah.
got past the oh nice work. Genius. Oh I got
And the chat room's got us covered. The chat room has the number
oh there we go.
written down, yeah.
Patent number.
Okay, now what? Left, right, or
I don't know.
left? There's only left or right. Navigation.
Gotta check the
man.
drawers, you gotta look in the drawers, right? I'll bet you there's a that looks like a key.
Oh, the clocks. I remember the clocks.
I see these old guys don't get around to fixing things.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot who we were. I forgot that he was with us. I forgot that we were him.
We have to change the time on the clocks, but we don't know what time it is to set it to yet.
Another antique.
That's like-
The Whoppards have quite a collection.
I don't know. Is it the puzzle?
Okay, yeah, the cash register is one of the puzzles.
No, ball.
Okay, 10 cents.
Wait, 5 cents.
5 cents.
Well, you have to do it. You have to find the right combination of
Wait, what's the number of the? Oh, it's not the patent number.
No, it's not the patent number, but
and 5
actually,
cents.
it is the patent number, but we got to do something for
Oh,
it.
cool.
2 times 25.
Okay, so this one is 5. The second one is 5. The third one is 10, and the fourth one is 25. So I guess the first one is 1.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what?
Okay.
What's
so
our-
the
Go ahead.
the number we had, the patent number was P2X25512758.
Okay.
Which
How do we convert it to 1, 10, 1, 5, 10, or 25?
P2.
so what you have to do is you have to get a calculator out on your own. Add some coins to clear the cash register. We have to clear that out. What we have to do is we have to get a calculator and multiply 2 by 2551275.
Oh my gosh! All right, got it. What's the P for?
I don't
to
know.
throw us off. Just to throw us off.
Just to piss us off.
Two,
Okay.
5, 5, 1, 2, 7, 5. So 5,102,550. So 5. Got
Okay,
that.
so yeah, it's the number is 510255.
Gotcha.
So you have to hit 5, the nickel for 5.
Then.
Gotcha.
Okay.
10.
Then 10. Yeah, you got it. Then 25.
Then another 5.
Another 5. Yeah, you got it.
Yoo-hoo. What is the? Oh, this is just to open the register. What do we got in here? Something important.
Another
A
vacuum tube.
Yep.
All right.
And now we have to figure out the clocks. The clocks, I don't know how to figure that out. I think there's a... We have to find out what time it is on the one clock we can trust, which is like a broken clock or something like that.
Okay, we have a clock on the left over here.
No, I think it's
Right.
like a digital clock or something.
Okay.
That is it, I think. That is it.
But
What's
it's
the little
broken.
ring? What's the ring?
It's
Oh,
set
that's
it's set to 2:35.
Yeah. But it's broken.
Yeah, so there's other clocks in this place that we have to set. And those are downstairs.
Downstairs. The real puzzle is how do you get downstairs? By navigating through.
These older games, they always have you like move sort of not the kind of in a way that isn't straight the way you want to go.
I agree, but I think that it's more, you know,
are they trying to create
in
like,
the seventh guest when you walk straight, then you walk straight. But over here, you know, it's you can walk straight and he'll turn left at the end of the corridor or whatever.
Yeah. And you think, oh no, I'm going the wrong way, but it's.
Yep.
So we're looking for a digital clock. Is that what we're? There's a map. Man, there's the amount of time.
No, you got too far, I think.
Well, that's okay. He's standing guard. We just got to get past him because those computers seem important over there.
Back in the 90s, it seemed that they were all too impressed with their own work, so they wanted to make sure that every player saw every bit of work they put into this game.
Right.
Okay, so I think I'll go towards the table.
It would be great if the music like gave us a hint that we're getting closer. That, like, you know, the drums started to really go like as we got to where we needed.
We should interview the composer.
Hotter, colder.
Feels like every track
Okay, so
is...
it's the clocks on the wall there.
Okay. Oh, there's a digital clock that's currently not showing anything.
Okay, so you've got to set the time according to the time zone. Okay. I say as I get an increasing headache. So the clue is you got to set the time, which is 2:35, but you've got to set it to what the time zone, what it would be in the time zone of the clock. So, for instance, you got to set 2:35 in Egypt.
Okay,
for the one that's the
are we talking Pacific time?
Just the time it is here. So, like the U.S. Army clock is the one we start with. So you'd set to 2:35, but I think we have to set it to military time.
14:35, right?
Yeah.
So make that 14:35, the digital one, not that one, the other one.
But that's not how it works. That's not how time zones work. If it's 2:35 in Pacific time, then it's
now you gotta, if you look to the left, you can find out a map for the time zones, like how far ahead it is in Egypt and Germany.
Oh, right.
Well, I can tell you what the time zone is in Egypt because I'm in the same exact time zone.
That helps. I knew we had you for a reason.
Did it seriously reset the clocks? Mother effer.
Wait, that's it? Are we done? Do we win?
No.
Okay, so you got the time zones over here. Just let me know what the time. I can calculate the time zones. I do it every day with our social media posts. So I need to know the time zone of the original clock.
Okay, so I think.
And also, Spoonie, I want to encourage you. You don't need to edit yourself. You can motherfucker it up if you want to. No, feel free. We're not. This isn't a PG. I'm
sorry. I think we're in California.
Okay, so if we're in California, then we're 10 hours ahead from Egypt. No, 10 hours behind. So if it was 2, we don't know if it's AM or PM.
It's I can tell. I can look at the guide if you want.
I think
the question is, what should I do in this clock? Because I can't do anything. I
Well,
just
what
clicked
if,
it and it became 2. So if it became 2, then Egypt is 10 hours ahead. Then it should be 12. Okay.
But 12:10, right? You have to make it 12:10. Can you make the other?
Yeah, but
Can
No,
you
in Egypt, the correct time is 9:35.
9:35. Are we? Wait. Are we looking at the clock? What are we comparing it to? The clock we just
I don't
saw
know.
with 2:35.
Yeah, the clock we saw upstairs, the 2:35.
So if it's 2:35 where we're at right now, we need to know what time zone we're in. And did we figure that out by looking at the map? Do we know where we are? I imagine we're East Coast.
Are we in New York?
I imagine we're East Coast. Let's try it. Let's pretend we're in East. Yeah, let's take a look.
I guess we're in New York.
Yeah,
If
we're in New York.
Then we're 7 hours behind.
Then it would be 7. It would be 7, yeah.
Yeah. So if it's 2:35 here in New York, then what is it?
And it's 9:35. Are we PMing or AMing?
I guess it's PM.
Okay, PM. 9:35.
And which means it would be in Germany.
In Germany, it's only
Wait,
Probably an hour
6
behind
hours.
that.
It's an hour behind that, so it's 8:35.
8:35. All right. Look at us solving puzzles.
I mean, this is supposed to be a puzzle for US players because they usually don't use 24-hour clocks.
That's it's supposed to be 14:35.
14:35, but you're talking about
Yeah.
a Germany time zone.
No, that's
That's the US clock. That's the US clock.
Germany is
Oh.
the cuckoo clock.
Germany is the cuckoo clock, yeah.
But I can't move it.
Yes, I think
Wait,
you can.
wait. Maybe there are buttons. Maybe there aren't.
Just keep clicking it. It turns red when it's there, so it's stuck. Oh,
Oh.
there you go. Now you're talking.
Oh, I need to grab the handles. Okay, so this is Germany.
Yeah, just do.
So it's 8:35.
Stop there. Stop there. No, one back. Go to the 7. Take it to the 7.
Okay.
No,
There you
you're
go.
right. You had, yeah, okay. Good, yeah.
Oh, we got ourselves another vacuum. Can't have too many vacuum tubes. And we are kicking this game's ass.
Now, what we do with the vacuum tubes, I don't know. There's
Any dystopian futuristic game or movie has vacuum tubes because for some reason the future is filled with them. Okay, we got this. We got that. Okay, so we got 3 vacuum tubes. Is it enough?
go back to Burgess Meredith. I think there's a table in there that we have to look at.
Wait, there is a phone behind me.
We have to look around for a thing to put the vacuum tubes in.
Yeah. But it's always good to, if there's a phone, there's a reason there's a phone. I learned a long time
Yeah,
ago.
it's in the same room as the old guy.
Oh, look at you saving without us having to tell you to. Is that a VHS tape on the thing there?
Oh, I think it's that thing in the center of the room. That cube, maybe?
Look at that. He clicks on the cube in this roundabout way to get there.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay, we click on power.
Okay. Inventory. Use. Let's see if this works. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Show us each one game.
I feel like we're so close to cracking the case now.
Cracking what case? We're on CD number 2. There are 6 of them.
So Noah, when you, after, you're playing a lot of new games right now in the world that we live in right now. When you go back to these old games, how does that, what do you like and what do you hate about the going back?
Well, I don't miss the CD swapping. That's the one thing I can tell you I don't miss. But the ability to just move and navigate is probably the biggest thing here. The ability to easily, like in a modern game now, you just move the mouse and use the WASD keys to move around and do this. Here you're stuck on like a roller coaster track.
Yeah.
You have to follow exactly where the game wants you to go.
What is the charm for these games for you?
The charm is the acting, the full motion video acting and stuff like that. Because even today, it's very uncommon to see games with any kind of movies. It's more common than it used to be, but still relatively uncommon to me anyway. I mean, games have acting in them now, like a lot of voice acting, but not characters appearing in person on camera. It's a lot rarer. I think we have to go to the Matrix thing, the internet thing again.
Ooh. Next to him. I should look to the left.
Whoa, excuse me. Speaking of older
Dynamics operating system.
There's also the quaint notion of what people thought the internet would look like.
Totally.
Jesus.
So speaking of older classic games, we have many to give away. If we get to our goal today, which we're really close, we'll have a Wheel of Curtis at the end of today's stream and give away a few games to anybody who has and everybody who has contributed this week will be on that Wheel of Curtis and get a chance at winning some lovely prizes.
So it feels to me that 90s
Virtual
games
library.
Keep going.
were more creative
Walter
because
Bell.
That's the one.
Because they had limitations, they had technical limitations, and to overcome, what should I write? And to
235.
Okay, you remember the word that appeared when we put the vacuum tubes in the machine?
Vulcan.
Yeah, that's it.
This is really strange. Books, pictures, and references to Victorian England. The old man must have been constructing a virtual Victorian environment at the time of his murder.
Jack the
Why?
Ripper. Jack the Ripper. He's trying to redo Jack the Ripper. How do you
A
not
scale
get this?
model for what looks like a Victorian city.
And that's all we have to do here. That's the
Scale
extent
model
of what
for
we do
looks
here.
like a Victorian
So we got to
city.
brush up on what Jack the Ripper's path of killing was, and then
Apparently, the
we
Walkers
know
did
what
most
our
of their
new
emotional
killer
modeling in this
is
will.
going to do.
The The virtual
we just
tools
gotta
of the
hit 'em
trade
off
were
at the
apparent.
pass.
But what caught my eye was the scale model of a virtual city that was stored here.
Cult Classic Corner says the only thing this game
Apparently, the
predicted is
walkers
that
did
the
most of
internet
their
is
notional
mostly
modeling
6
as well.
websites.
Mm-hmm.
The virtual tools of the trade were apparent. But what caught my eye was the scale model of a virtual
I guess I
city.
should click escape because we're in the internet and that's the only way to access websites.
I think you can get out of the internet by just hitting escape again. Yeah. And we're done here. Say goodbye to Burgess Meredith in his last
Aw.
on-screen role.
No. Let's tell him that have him tell us to get out of here again.
What a way to go.
Let's give him his last why are you still here line.
You snoop around too much.
You snoop around too much. For your own good.
Our own
More
good.
dangerous than I look. I warn you.
You know, I honestly think that this whole navigation thing is to overcome
Elongate the game?
not to elongate the game, to overcome the fact that the videos themselves are not 3D. So for example, if I look this way, then I can see him. If they will let me go around him while he's still in my view, then they'll have to give me a 3D view of him, and they don't have that. So in order to walk this way, he has to look to the right so that I won't see what happens in the video.
Oh, interesting.
And then he looks to the left so that he's back on
And
screen.
there he is. Yeah.
This
They
way you
must
don't
have
see.
that must have been one of those things they found out later.
Well, we have to leave. I
Oh.
don't know how to get out of here now, but
I feel like we're
isn't there a front door? I think we're going the wrong way.
Yeah. You're going back in.
Oh,
You're going back into the bowels. That said, I feel like we're making great progress. I feel like
Oh,
we're-
okay. Go to the. I'm sorry. No. Somebody in the chat room, YT Wanderer was right. Go to the top, the top menu bar,
top menu bar. Okay.
and there's a globe
Oh,
to go to the
that-
map screen. Okay.
then remember, we can go down. There's more places. We didn't remember that last time.
But
Anything
we have
new?
to go to Falcon Eddie's safe house.
Falcon Eddie's safe.
CJ, thank you, bub.
Monitoring Talon 1.
Oh, very nice of you. Appreciate that. Huh? We're doing some yoga.
Some
You're doing
futuristic
Wii
yoga.
Fit.
We fit. That is hilarious. Where are we? This is new, right? New guy, new place.
You must be Jake Quinlan looking for the Falcon.
How do you know who I am?
That'd be Jake Quinlan.
It says so in the script.
Strange. Burton usually
It's John
sends
Travolta's
Dr.
little
Cable
brother.
whenever she's in trouble.
Oh, news travels fast.
I guess.
We thought Quinlan's haircut is very 90s.
Tell me, Twig, is Eddie as good as his rep?
Best I've ever seen, and
Dang,
I'm no amateur. He can deck for days straight and keep sharp. No paranoia, no mental fatigue, no loss of rationality. Of course, it doesn't hurt to have someone like me, cooking for him.
No, I don't know about you, but if
You
I
keep him
find that
drunk.
if I look at the
Even an archangel like the Falcon.
window
needs medication.
above us, it's on.
Extended
It's
decking
timed right,
very
but the one
hard
on
on
the
dendrites.
Zoom is not as a little behind.
and the took us. Lots of sitting.
I could imagine. Where's Falcon Eddie?
Not a simple question. He's usually in two places at once. Tell Burton and Cable they gotta beg in person for Eddie's aid.
Be angry
Get
or
angry
be
or be-
persuasive.
I want to see him get angry. Let's get some anger here.
Don't play games with me, Circuit Head. Lives.
The
at stake.
emotions.
See, I don't have time to trade one-liners with a goddamn glorified houseboy. You don't give me Falcon Eddie in 5 seconds, I'm gonna email your address to Detective Magnata, and he won't be dancing with any shadows in a maximum security prison.
Don't blow your
Take it
motherboard. 'Cause
easy,
Burton
don't
get
blow
my
your
license. That's
wad.
her problem, not mine.
Blood pressure 120.
Falcon is playing in one of his wells. The address is Circus Maximus.
Respiration normal.
Circus Maximus. It
I'd
worked.
suggest trying a different
Anger
approach
always
with him
works.
if you're planning on cooperation.
Thanks.
Oh, look at that. There's a,
My pleasure.
there's a little artistic choice there to have the shadow between the two our two
We
adversaries.
can ask him about the shadow.
What's with the shadow?
Hey,
Like him? He's a movement model for a sea-space doppelganger I'm developing. If it all works out, it'll give me true
Sea-space
multitasking
doppelganger,
capability. This is just practice, of course. The real thing will be in cyberspace.
Monitoring Helen 1, Circus Maximus.
Excuse me.
Blood pressure 120.
Sensors itch.
Pulse 58.
my sensors itch.
Respiration normal.
Wait, let's
But
see
is-
what he has to
You're really
say.
beginning to be a pain in the ass.
Monitoring Helen
That's
1,
it.
Circus
Oh,
Maximus.
he didn't get a good one.
Blood pressure 120/70.
Oh,
And now we have to go back to the internet.
58.
well, that looks like.
Wait, we don't have. Okay, we can click the map. Okay.
Oh, did you go back to? Okay, never mind.
Monitoring Helen
thought I
1,
saw
Circus
a-
Maximus.
What?
A little.
Blood pressure.
Well, I
The
thought I
news-
saw a little
we
phallic
can-
something with a
Pulse 58.
shadow, but it's not worth going back to.
Go to the newsroom.
Monitoring.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, says our Stream Elements bot.
Don't
I
forget to
agree.
save.
I agree. Don't forget to save, and please like and subscribe. We're growing.
No,
but
no,
we're
no,
growing
sorry to the-
slowly.
We gotta go to our desk.
Do we remember where our desk is?
Clearly
Daniel.
not.
Over here.
Schwex. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
And to the left. This is our desk.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow. So boom. Boy, that's
Exit
every time you go into the
cyberspace.
metaverse, you have to deal with that.
Yeah.
What if you just want to quietly enter and enjoy a quiet time in the metaverse?
No, but you have to go to the hellscape that is this place.
Circus.
I should go here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Medic Finland wrote, I still watch Noah's Riff on this almost monthly. It is so good.
Thank
Isn't
you.
that crazy that you did something this long ago that people will still go back to and enjoy? It's pretty awesome.
It's a little bit, but it's good to be remembered, you know?
Yeah. Godfed, thank you. Again, we'll be reading all your comments.
You were talking about Noah as well as talking about yourself.
Wow.
You've made
What-
something so long ago. It's
well, I
fondly
was a-
remembered.
Yeah. Noah did his own. He created. I was just a cog in the machine, so that's a little different. Thank you, Tom. And we
Thank
made
you.
our goal, you guys. That's awesome. Thank you. Keep it coming. We'll
Okay,
give more
so-
games away.
The password is Circus Maximus, if I recall.
What? Because
Yeah, that's
someone
right.
said it?
Yeah, he did. Someone said it. Yeah, that's what John Travolta's Jimmy Travolta said. Ooh.
Looking for Falconetti? Well, I think you got him.
What the fuck is going on here?
Did say 40
That should be the
gigabyte
motto of the game.
virtual
That-
Wait, is that Warriors come out and
Made it
play, guy?
myself.
Yes, it is. David Patrick
Oh.
Kelly.
Huh?
I love that dude.
Think of it like a game room, and you're my favorite toy.
It's the
You're
internet,
called-
dude. He can't hurt you.
Answer, doll. And the idea is, I throw a knife, and you answer a question. Who the fuck sent you?
Wait, that's 3 knives and 1 question. That is, you didn't play the game by your own rules.
What should I tell him? Tell him
I
Farley
think
sent
you should stand up to him and demand your release.
Yes.
That'll work.
Ass. You want to talk to me? You get me down from here.
An ass kissing? That's a pretty high order. Not a smart move for somebody in your position. You got.
I'm having a good time.
I'm old enough to have actually seen, I think, maybe not, it may have been like a second run, but I remember seeing The Warriors in a movie theater and having that original experience. I remember seeing it before it became like a cult movie where I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
What the hell is this thing? I remember loving it.
Okay, should I tell Eddie about Catherine Powell or about the Ripper?
Up to you.
I don't know. We haven't said much about, I don't know. What do you think? I tried
Ripper.
tell him about Ripper.
This has nothing to do with you. I have a friend who was attacked by the Ripper.
The Ripper. Someone who's almost as good with knives as I am.
But you're not
She
good
needs
with
your help.
knives. You're missing him.
Before I help you, you gotta show me what you're worth in cyberspace. I'm gonna work with you.
Oh,
I gotta
boy.
know you can handle yourself.
What are you gonna do? Give me a test?
I'm gonna run
Right.
you through a course, see how you shoot. You shoot a bad guy, you get a point. You shoot a good guy, you lose. My score was pretty damn high. Beat it and we'll talk.
Oh no,
Wait,
is
he's a
this an
bad
action
guy.
sequence?
Isn't he? Well, I'm a
Oh,
little
crap.
confused. Isn't he a bad guy? So in his world, the bad guys are good guys. So shouldn't we be trying to kill the good guys? Go, Daniel, go.
You're overthinking it.
Daniel, kill some bad guys. I think we're screwed. Thanks, Brett. See you back, man.
That was a good guy.
That was a bad guy.
Can you shoot the music?
Oh, the graphics are so muddy.
I'm trying to watch the one, again, the one that has our 3 faces on it. You know, it's more.
That was a good guy.
The reason, by the way, everyone, Daniel is solely in control is that we are unable to pass off the controls in a way that either Noah or I could.
That was a good guy.
Apparently this was not, you did not allow this music to enter your music video, which was a smart choice. Not your music video, your playthrough video.
Your score is 26,000 and high score is
Hey.
30,000. Okay.
Hey, you're on the good side. Not bad, not bad.
In case you forgot, my score was higher. Come on! Go for the gold, Quinlan!
Not again.
Oh,
Wait.
man.
Wait, I should play again?
Yeah, you gotta play again. You gotta beat
again.
his high score, but I think you can skip it with the same code we did before. I think you can type arcade and skip it.
Now Daniel
No.
wants to. Boom, come on. Got one.
Now I know what the good guys look like.
I'm gonna mute this whole thing until you're done here. It's killing me. Turn up the volume. No. No. Go, Daniel, go. Come on.
It wasn't us. It was the Warriors. See, now Daniel's nervous. He doesn't want to shoot anybody who might be good because they all look the same.
Yeah. How am I supposed to differentiate between the good guys and the bad guys?
The bad guys have weapons. I've got this music is so terrible. I'm just like my head.
It is definitely headache-inducing.
We should talk to
You know
the
what
guy
it does do is it takes out all the earworms. Anything that, I don't know about you, but I'll get bits of songs stuck in my head throughout the day that some just keeps running and I can't get rid of it. But this,
I really hope that.
Come on! Oh,
He did it.
You don't mess around with Daniel Albu. You don't. That guy, he's tenacious.
Nice shooting, cowboy. Reckon you can fly with the Falcon after all. How's about you and me back at the Hacienda?
Now, you wouldn't be lying to me now, would you, Eddie? Because I've been to
I
your
would have
house.
loved to have gone out for
and you
drinks with
weren't
those
there.
guys after a
Just 'cause
long
you
day
can't
of
see me
shooting.
doesn't mean I'm not there. Talk to Twig. He'll be expecting you.
Talk to Twick. That's all we get to talk to Twick now.
I
Is that
think
all
we
we
should
get
get
of
the
that guy?
composer. We should get the composer on Conversations with Curtis and play
and
this
then
track
just-
for him
For
for 4 hours straight.
Yeah, exactly. Save,
Oh,
says
oh,
ATM
yeah.
machine with
Yeah,
a painful, fearful.
Crash 15. Okay, now what?
Now we have to go back to Falcon Eddie's place because he wants to meet in person. We couldn't just do this in the Matrix.
Yes, Falconetti.
See, these are the types of things that I don't miss from classic games. The fact that you honestly don't know what you need to do, or if what you are currently doing has been completed successfully, or anything. Falcon Eddie.
Yeah.
Monitoring Helen 1, Circus Maximus. Blood pressure.
Play straight with me, Twig. I'm all played out. I want to see your boss in the flesh.
58.
Relax. He
Respiration.
wired me on the Ethernet. He's on the other side.
like
of the
John
door behind
Travolta.
me.
Totally.
Once I open it,
Helen
though,
1, Circus Maximus.
you're on your own.
Blood pressure 120/70.
You're on your own, and my job is done here. Beast mode, thank you.
Hey, look familiar, Paul?
Oh, I was looking at something else. What did I miss?
Hanging from the ceiling in a
Oh
bondage
yeah, there
outfit?
we go. Oh, we gotta talk to this person. We can share our bondage stories.
Christ! You're like a fucking corpse!
Oh, that's the dude.
For you, I had to come up
Oh,
there.
I would love to talk to
Hey,
that guy.
Twig, you lazy piece of shit! What kind of cheap-ass nootropics you feed me? To barely keep up with the data transfer in there. No wonder I lost that fucking contest. All right, hotshot. What do you want?
He's got to act in this.
I know.
Yeah, but you know, Paul still looked cool in this contraption. This
Yeah, he
guy
doesn't
looks
look
ridiculous.
nearly. Yeah, I think I
Detective
pulled
named
it off
Magnata
a little
working the
more
case.
panache.
Won't tell me much.
You say Magnata? Christ. He's worse than fucking criminals.
Sounds like you know him.
Know him. I know
He
him.
shot
I'd like to blow his
Cyrus!
fucking brains out.
That's right.
Well,
Ask about Burton.
how did an outlaw like you hook up with a respected doctor like Burton?
You mean she didn't tell you? Babe has the hots for me. Has for years.
Does she? What's your take on the Ripper, Eddie?
Holy shit, I just realized you're the one he writes to. He's the only reason to read the rags. Fucking guy's incredible. He gets in there, paints the room in blood like Jackson Pollock on crack, and gets out without a trace. And that's buzzing about this psycho.
You sound like his #1 fan.
I can't get the guy out of my head. His stealth, his tools. I've been collecting knives for 30 years. I don't have a clue what kind of blade he's using.
He looks more cool and relaxed there now.
My friend,
figured out a way.
partner, was attacked by the Ripper.
If you're going through all this for a woman, I assume you're doing her. Do crazy shit for love, don't we?
Yeah, I'm beginning to think so.
Thanks, right said Brett.
What's with all these knives?
Well,
Those knives that
one, I'd
you can't
say
see.
They're sharp.
I didn't mean that.
Oh, I can't see them. Okay.
Oh, I see. I collect knives, and there's a serial killer loose. Knives equal killer, right? Cheek, I heard you reporter types were smart, but heck, you're way over my head here.
Okay.
He must have been
Look,
so
Eddie, why don't you
uncomfortable
help
this
me out
whole
with
time.
Catherine?
Just terrible.
Why should I risk my ass for you?
Unlike Paul,
Tell him he can
felt
get
right
some
at home.
Magnata.
You could piss off your old enemy, Magnata.
Here's the deal. I've been in cyberspace for 80 hours.
He's making the most of it.
I gotta collect
Oh,
my
yeah.
2 bookies, eat a big steak, because I'm dying for some real food, and sweat these cheap-ass nootropics out of my system. It'll take a couple hours. I'll meet you at the ICU later.
Take a couple hours to get out of this outfit.
Great. I'll see you there.
I know we got paid scale plus overtime for our gig, but none of us had a name. So I'm wondering if these guys all got a pretty good. I wonder if they all got pretty decent salary based on their already established careers, or if they were just needing the gig.
I'm guessing Walken. I know Walken definitely did. Like I said, I think the budget for this was $4 million,
And most of it.
and I'm
was for
thinking
the
a lot of.
actors.
I think a lot of went to the acting.
Yeah.
Act.
Act
I was
two.
beginning to
Oh,
think I
no,
was in a
Act two.
bad
Act two.
mystery novel
Jeez.
where
Act two of
everyone
two?
did it.
Act
It
two
was
of
also
how
beginning
many?
to look like I didn't know Catherine as
I
well
think
as
it's
I thought I
3.
did. The private sources,
Okay.
the research
Well,
she'd
this
been
is
up
not
to,
act, no, not
and the
4 or
secret
5.
meeting with the Ripper. And she never told me a thing.
We've been getting a little bit of grief for not finishing games. So I'm deciding we this is one we're just gonna have to. I think we got to do it.
We have to
Hour
suck
long.
it up
Talk
and
to the,
finish.
We have to finish this damn game.
I think you have to talk to the receptionist.
Maybe she can help us finish the game. All right, I'm going to leave you guys for 3 minutes here. Just check on the new pup. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So it's lobby. Where should we?
We got to go to the wards. Yeah. The walking speed of Frankenstein's monster.
Where's the receptionist?
No, we already passed her. It's all right.
So, should I go straight ahead?
Yeah.
And then?
To the right. Excuse me.
No, it was well deserved.
This was always the stage that killed me the most because there's so much pointless wandering around in the hallways.
Wait, the receptionist is over here?
No. The receptionist is in the lobby, like way at the beginning. But no.
Should we stay in
Forget I
this
said
room?
receptionist. Forget I said receptionist. We gotta find Dr. Burton.
Okay.
But I don't know where she is.
I said no, Joey.
That's it.
No, Joey, no, Joey, no.
I don't want you here. I don't want you in this hospital.
You gotta let me do my thing. I can find out what happened to this babe. Besides, you always call me in on these. You don't this time. It's gonna look bad.
No kidding. You think it's an accident that Magnata brought her here?
Fuck Magnata.
Marion.
Should have clipped his wings years ago.
Oh,
Pin this
my
whole
favorite.
fucking thing on me.
Or me, which is why we do it my way, and I say no.
No what?
Yo, Quinlan, tell Dr. Burton here to let me save your friend.
That mustard yellow suit is not a good look.
I don't know if you had to choose between
You knew Magnata
that
years ago.
jacket and the other one.
He was a very different man then. He used to be a scumbag. Now,
Hey, thank you.
he's a scumbag with a badge.
He was still kind of in his prime back then. This
What
was only a
thing are
few
you
years-
talking about, Eddie?
Decking into this chick's consciousness. I can access her brain just like I can a computer.
Well, what good is that? She's in a coma.
She's not brain dead. Her essence, her personality, whatever. It's all still in there. I mean, if I could just get at it, there's a chance I could even rebuild her memory.
It's not that simple. For one thing, you don't know for a fact how much of her essence she's retained. For another, you have psychological ice to deal with. You'd be fighting her mind. The strain could kill her.
I don't know. What do we do?
Why would he try to
Let's
pin the
ask him
murders
what he
on
meant
you?
about Magoda pinning.
Gotta pin it on somebody to make a buck. I guess he thinks I'm an easy target.
I mean, look at me.
Okay, let's talk to her.
How long have you all known each other?
Look, Quinlan, it's personal. It has nothing to do with Pal's case, believe me.
Is your method dangerous?
What, are you kidding? Of course it's dangerous. We're not talking about accounting databases here. Decking into an organism's a lot harder than linking into a
Decking?
machine. You can't be overriding shit. You gotta watch where you're digging around. Emotions, memories, potentially very damaging. It's worth the risk, though.
Well, how do you figure?
I can rebuild her memory. I can make that
Rebuild her.
image so real, you'll think it's breathing.
Better. Stronger.
You'll be able to stare the killer right in the eye.
Well, that would save Catherine and anybody else the Ripper had on his list.
Right, said
I
Brett,
mean,
this
what's the
game
real
was
reason for preventing Falcon Eddie
released
from
in
doing this,
1996.
Do I detect a little Magnata in the reporter's line of questioning? Do any damn thing you want. I'm going to the gym.
I'm going to the
Lanky
gym.
there, Claire. Tighten up those buns, baby. You ready?
What do you mean? We're gonna deck to Catherine's brain now?
Damn straight. You can really get to know your girlfriend now. Here's the deal. With both of us being in there, it's gonna take everything I've got to maintain the link between us, to isolate
They're
her
both
path
going in?
whatever's left of her consciousness. If her brain
There's
starts
enough room
throwing
for
ice
both
at
of
us, you're gonna have to fight it. Think you can handle that?
Gonna get crowded in that brain.
I think I can.
It's interesting that 1996 started with this game and ended with
Look at him.
Phantasmagoria 2.
Now this is a fidget. This is like the best fidget ever. He wins the fidget award. I should have thought of that one. Damn. When you deal with real pros, then you know the difference. Look at that.
Come on, Quinlan, we gonna do this or not? Use your decking unit on the computer. We can help your girlfriend.
Here we go. We're decking it up. Wait,
Let's see.
inconsistent.
The first time I saw Phantasmagoria 2 on a shelf in a computer store was next to this game, which has a very unique cover art, just like Phantasmagoria 2.
Come on,
Next
Quinlan,
to
we gonna
what
do
game?
this or not? Use your decking unit on the
Phantasmagoria 2
computer.
was
We can
next
help
to
your
Ripper.
girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Because they were both FMV games.
Here we go.
You gotta do some more shooting.
Oh man.
Down in the brain. Dang, it's loud in here.
You gotta shoot the cells.
What? Thanks, Daniel. Good. That's our girlfriend's brain. Are we just killing brain cells?
Yep.
This is the brain cells that we're killing at the moment. Our brain cells.
A lot of rocky terrain in her brain.
Keep that ice off me. It's on your girlfriend. There's definitely something there.
Daniel's controlling the mouse.
Shoot that ice, Quinlan.
He can't he doesn't allow us to Yeah, Daniel does have
Keep
some
looking at that
tiny
ice,
arcade
Quinlan.
skills. All those early days at the arcade are paying off, Daniel.
Keep that ice off me. Getting a fix on your girlfriend. There's definitely something.
Running much if we kill all of the brain cells.
If that doesn't work, then I'm switching to my speedrunning mouse.
Shoot that ice, Quinlan.
He's struggling.
Keep looking for that ice, Quinlan. I'm busy.
Well, I'll need to switch to my speedrunning mouse if you lose this round.
I got us fixed in a pathway. Now let me get a piece of this action.
What's going on?
You doing all that? You're on fire.
Now here's what you gotta do.
Okay.
Burton and Cable have been feeding her as much of her personal background as I can. You need to bring her up to speed on what she knew when she was attacked. Use the information about the Ripper you think she may have known. That'll help her rebuild her memory. Right now, she's not even verbal. The more information she gets from you and Burton, the more she'll remember, the more she'll be able to tell us.
She looks so real.
That's because everything you're seeing right now is streaming directly from her brain, unmediated by any software. That's her, as her own mind's eye conceives herself. Be prepared. When you get close to her, you're gonna change. You'll look just as real.
So in her brain, she's laying down too?
Yep.
She's taking a nap even there. Let's talk to her. Eh.
And that's it.
Come on. Gotta be more.
That's
Nope,
it.
that's it. That's it. We back out now.
Seriously?
That's it.
Wait,
Oh
I should click
my
escape.
Yeah.
Wow.
You said this is what I'm talking about. How am I supposed to know that this was the thing that I was
Not bad
supposed
for
to
a
do
first
and that
timer.
the
Was it
game
good for you,
progressed
too?
in some way?
You kicked ass in there.
No shit, Sherlock. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got
You
about a
kicked
month
ass
of girly
in there.
mags to catch up on.
A month of girly mags.
I did not need to know that. Wow,
wanna
thank
get
you,
back-
Mad Matt.
I want to get back in that brain. Oh, thanks, Matt. Oh, wow. Never mind.
Hey, they
Hey,
got the
there's-
widget with. They got the $50 widget.
Nice. You got the $50 Melrose Place cameo widget.
Thank you very much.
Okay, now what?
I
I want to get
don't
back
know.
in that brain.
Should we go to the police station?
Like
No,
in
no,
most
no.
in most
I think we
movies
need
or
to keep-
games, now that the other guy left, this is where our hero decides by themselves to go back in the brain, even though they shouldn't do it without being supervised. Seems to me we should be able to get back in there, but maybe not.
I think we have to keep looking around here. I don't know. I mean, I'm not looking at the guide. I'm trying to play it straight, but I
look
can
at you,
look at the
Brad.
guide and tell you.
No, let's go with your spoony intuition here. Stay in this room, see what we can find.
Okay.
I think we have to look in the you know that guy in the morgue.
Yeah.
I think we have to see that guy.
In the morgue.
Oh yeah,
This
yeah.
is the
that
morgue.
No,
Giamatti?
this is the the guy with the sandwich.
Oh right. The sandwich guy.
We got to go to the elevator and take the elevator to the bottom floor.
What's this place called?
Tribeca Center, I think. You save some time by going straight to the beginning.
Yep.
That was
There was some speedrunning optimization tip. Okay, morgue.
Bucky Seifert called it your spoon tuition. That's good.
Wait, now I have to know what the world record of speedruns is for
For what?
this game.
For Ripper?
For Ripper.
There can't. Is there one?
Oh, I think we checked last time, and there isn't one. So we can submit this whole
We can
playthrough.
We can
And-
submit our 6-hour, 8-hour playthrough as the first speed
Yeah.
run.
World record.
We have to.
Excuse me.
Hey! What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. This place is off limits to unauthorized personnel.
I'm
He
Jake
looks like a
Quinlan from the
minion.
Virtual Herald. Who are you?
I'm Bob Epples, the new pathologist, and I'm not to speak with you, Mr. Quinlan.
Well, what are you talking about? Where's Farley?
Mr. Farley is no longer employed here. He was let go.
He was fired.
He left a sandwich in one of the bodies.
That's cool.
This guy,
Why
is
was
he like
Farley
a?
fired?
I didn't ask, but I got the feeling that Mr. Farley liked to talk a little too much, and I don't plan on making the same mistake. So
It's Jason Biggs, the American Pie guy.
Talking with you.
It looks like him.
Where is
I don't wanna know who
Farley?
he is.
I have no idea where Mr. Farley is. But from what I've heard about him, I suggest you look for him in a restaurant. One that specializes in fatty cuisine. Do-do-do.
We've got some comic relief going on here.
This entire game is a comic relief.
My boss finds out you're back, I'll be fired. Now get out!
Well, that's his thing. Nice.
Okay. Now what?
Now I don't know
who that dude is.
I think we just have to wander around and talk to the people we've talked to before, because it's Act 2. Things have changed around. So, like, maybe Christopher Walken has something else to say.
Oh, we gotta find Walken. Come on.
Let's find Walken. Maybe he's at the police station.
Scott Cohen, is that his name? Who is that guy? They don't give the...
Talk to that guy.
What do you got?
Yes.
Cotton and backside Quinlan? Here's my stuff.
What you got?
I'm going into interrogation, Brandon. You know, little police work. How's the coffee, Sarge?
Nice and hot.
Guys got balls so big they collect the gum on the floor. They do. They drag. Soho Precinct,
drag.
Sergeant Brandon speaking. What's your problem? Chekhov, I'm talking to you. Right.
Yeah, you're okay.
Don't call him anymore.
Great 911 operator. Hey, Jerkoff, I'm talking to you.
Wait, so there's Falcon Eddie and there's Falcon Eddie?
Same
What's the
guy.
buzz in the precinct on Falcon Eddie?
Word is that outlaw's mixed up in this somehow. Magnata's pulled the hard copies on all of Falconetti's records, and he's had passwords put on
Records.
computer files. There must be something there he's looking for.
Or maybe something he's trying to hide.
He's trying to
Any new
hide.
developments, Lou?
Sure, but nothing's getting us closer to the Ripper.
Like what?
Oh, I missed
Like
those,
earlier today,
callers.
Magnata pulled 2 cops who have been on the Ripper case since the beginning, replaced them with new guys. Now that's bound to set the investigation back.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's what I say. I know. Tell me about it.
Dun, 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 dun,
Lou, what do you
dun,
know about
dun,
the
dun,
Hamilton
dun,
Wofford
dun.
murder?
I haven't followed the case. I don't know much about the guy except that he did some work for the precinct some years ago.
What kind of work?
Magnata hired him, I don't know, 5-6 years back to build a virtual target range for the cadet cyberspace training.
So Magnata knew him.
Yeah, that's probably why he took the case on, even though he's got his hands full with the Ripper. Not now, Quinlan. It's not a good time.
Oh, we were just talking to you about now. You didn't even say goodbye to us first. You're in the middle of a convo. That's it. That's all we get at Walken? Just a little flick of coffee in our face?
I don't know.
Go find his office. Let's see if we can track him down. Dun, 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 dun. You got paid for this. Dun, 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 dun.
Hitting a pipe with a stick. Yeah.
We have to interview the composer. First question. What were you thinking? Ooh, what's this room?
This is new.
I'm not a fucking dealer, man.
Nice.
Legal dosages, but my
Look at that, we see our
personal use,
reflection.
I'm holding down like 4 jobs at once, man. I need the fucking mental clarity, okay?
See how much clarity you have when I'm done with you. Those senior citizens you sold that lucid drill B to had severe arterial hypertension. 5 of them popped blood vessels in their heads. Now talk, fuckhead.
You looking at me?
What are you looking at?
Oh, that's the
Isn't
best.
it
That's my
supposed to be
favorite
a
part
two-way
of the
mirror?
whole game.
I don't know. He's able to see through it because he's walking.
I will
I'm
say right
walking.
now that is my favorite part of the entire game. Everything was worth it just for that scene. Got to see, it was like all, they were being all artsy. You got to see our reflection in the mirror. He got to.
That's true.
Be... Also, we weren't expecting it. I didn't think we really were going to find Walken, and we did. That was even better.
Unexpected Walken is the best.
Unexpected Walken.
Godfed, you don't have to have the actual CDs to run the game. You can run using images of the CDs.
Open some more doors. There's some stuff to see around here.
Yeah. Wait, this is where we came from?
Wait, someone says watch the rest of the interrogation. Looks like we might have had some more options there.
Might as well.
Let's continue the unexpected Walken hunt.
I mean, it seems that when you were playing Firewatch, that you were getting lost every
blue blood
time you
vessels in the heads.
Enough, okay?
Oh, so glad we came
Sold
back.
those fossils some lucid B. Not my fault they had blowouts. I mean, what are you making a big deal out of this for? It's not like they weren't ready for the big sleep.
It's touching to see you feel so deeply. They say underneath the skin of every junkie runs the blood of a poet. I wouldn't know. I'm just a cop who loves his job.
Uh-oh.
No performance now, Mother. I'm in rehearsal.
This is great. Can we open it again, or do we have to leave and come back?
Nope,
Can we
that's
try
it.
more?
Sadly, that's it.
Worth it. It was worth it. Thank you for thank you. Who was that? Nobody expects the Walken interrogation. Thanks, Weird, for making us go back. What were you saying about my getting lost in Firewatch, Daniel?
That you're getting lost in Firewatch because that's part of the gameplay, but still, it made more sense in terms of navigation than this game.
Yeah, the whole idea is that you're going to get lost on a trail there, and you don't quite know how to get back, and that's what they do on purpose. But here, you're a little.
Over here, you're getting lost just because it's badly designed.
Yeah. Okay, so we might have some more unexpected Walken interrogation, and if
Go back to the receptionist, the desk sergeant.
$1,000 messages today, you crazy folks. That's a lot of.
I think we missed.
Away.
I think we missed something with the desk sergeant.
With the desk sergeant?
Yeah.
Where he's at?
You were just looking at him. Go back.
Oh, was that the guy who was drinking the coffee?
Wait.
Yeah, the guy with the coffee.
Well, while we're here.
Yeah, we're in Magnata's room. Is there something over here?
Oh, pick one of those up.
Can't.
Oh, come on. You can't just tempt us with a cigar and not let us. I didn't. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I am going crazy listening to.
Okay, should I go to the right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you please turn this off now?
Let's have him tell us to go away.
Not now, Quinlan. It's not a good time.
How did?
Okay, why did you want us to do that again?
I thought there was something else to do here. I don't know. I
Okay.
thought.
Wait, are there more rooms to explore here?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Let's find another place with its
different
own
music.
No, I was going to say it's not going to be better, but it'll be different. So let's see if it can antagonize our ears in a new way. How do you talk? So if we did decide to have this composer on and interview the individual, how do you respectfully say that you
didn't like it at all,
or that it drove you absolutely insane? And what were you thinking?
Well, we got Mickey McMullen. We got Mickey McMullen, who was the sound mixer for Phantasmagoria 2, and I told him that I thought the sound mixing kind of sucked.
But he blamed it on someone else. It wasn't him. He was the.
So maybe the composer will be able to.
Godfed says we can leave, so let's go somewhere else.
So maybe the composer
Maybe
will blame it on someone else.
Only thing I can think of is like just talk to people we haven't talked to before. So like the newsroom, maybe we can talk to Ossie Davis, I guess.
Wait, there's a gym. The gym is new.
That's
Have
true.
you been to the gym?
This guy.
Save.
Too late.
Disc 4 does not mean Act 3, unfortunately. I guess we're getting closer. Do you feel like we're anywhere near? Do you think we've even? After all this, I just dawned on me. I don't feel like we have any clues. Like any.
No,
clues.
not really. No, we're not anywhere. We're not any closer to the Ripper.
We haven't had a moment yet where we're like, oh, okay, this is leading. We don't even have like the breadcrumb. Oh, this is great.
I mean, even in terms of switching CDs, it's not like Phantasmagoria, in which you switch CDs every time a chapter is over. Switch CDs randomly, according to locations.
You here to join up? Not a moment too soon from the looks of you. Interested in weights, aerobics, racket sports. Personal tip. Start slow.
Take off the jacket. Ask her what she
What do you know
knows about
that
Claire
woman over
Burton.
there? Claire Burton.
Dr. Burton? She's been running 10 miles every other day for years. Real serious. In and
I'm
out.
glad we're keeping
No
with the
chit-chat.
little
Runs
the
the
drum beat
Victorian lunging
theme.
course on the treadmill.
Dun, 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 dun.
Do you keep records of all your members here?
Not really. The terminal on the counter has some information if you're interested. Are you interested?
Maybe.
Okay, so the composer's name is Michael Bross, and he composed 33 games. None of which he composed Black Dahlia. Wow, that's another FMV game that we talked about playing. Jeez.
Let's hope that this was his first one, and he just got better and better and better.
I'll warn you in advance, though. Black Dahlia is buggy as hell.
Unlike this game.
No, it's bad. I remember trying to play Black Dahlia because there's in the first act there's a very, very, very specific way that you have to play through the first act. Otherwise, you reach a game breaker bug and you can't progress.
Again,
at all.
Unlike this game, that's
unlike this game. Yes,
the pinnacle of robustness and stability.
You should check
Unlike
out the
this
club
game,
shop.
yeah, it's bad.
Or do you plan on working out in that overcoat?
In that overcoat.
Hey, finally someone commented.
Yeah.
And, can we go work out? Let's get a little workout in. Do some weights. Yoga mats. There we go. Can we talk to that person?
If we have an action sequence on a treadmill, I'm rage quitting.
Oh, that's she was at the gym. She said she was gonna go work out. Karen.
Only for a story.
Yeah, I usually go to the gym with leather pants.
Making me nervous standing there in that coat.
The coat, I like
the coat is the least of your problems.
I thought she was gonna have to do the walking the whole time.
Yeah, that would have been great.
She's actually wearing leather pants to the gym on a treadmill.
Maybe they're just shiny spandex.
Powell's treatment.
I'm not. I know what I'm doing. Eddie may be a genius, but he's crazy. If your girlfriend dies because of him, it'll be my fault.
Bum, bum, bum.
What's up with you and Magnata?
He brings me patients, throws his weight around the hospital until I throw him out. That's our relationship.
Well, I hear there's more to it than that.
He's a man with a grudge.
A grudge against who?
Who do you think?
Indiana Jones.
First Clint.
Why was Farley fired?
Farley was fired?
You didn't know?
No. I didn't. I like Farley. He was a good pathologist.
Well, don't you find it mildly interesting that they'd fire him in the middle of the most celebrated murder investigation the city's ever known?
Celebrated?
Doesn't make things any easier.
Poor choice
Odd
of
phrase.
words.
Yeah, strange choice.
Now we can't go talk to her.
Yeah, the one in the background that's in
Tell her to.
cyberspace.
I want to see what she says.
Didn't it occur to you that I stormed out of the ICU for a reason? I don't want to talk to you, Quinlan.
Boom.
But you just did.
Hey, she and I are kind of wearing the same. We kind of match.
Do you also have leather pants?
Well, I'm not gonna. There's a reason you don't see me below the waist.
Okay. Where to?
I would say the newsroom, but I don't know.
Let's go to newsroom, talk to Aussie, and then just heads up, we're about 15 minutes before we want to start wrapping up, which means we're going to also read all of our comments from our donors today, and we're going to also
on the right
Wheel of Curtis to a few spins probably because of our reaching our goal. Aussie.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is that part of the soundtrack?
I hope you have a story ready to roll.
I don't know nothing. Ask if he has a background information.
Do you have any background on Falconetti and Burton?
I don't know everybody in this city.
I thought you did. Ben, you ever hear of Gambit Nelson?
Yeah, that was another one I gave her. Don't you guys ever share sources?
Why do you think someone would want to kill Wofford?
What do you care? The Ripper story is not enough for you?
That's it? That's all we get?
That's it.
You don't look so good, Quinlan. Don't go tearing yourself up over
In general,
Catherine. She's in
fashion-wise.
All right. What else do we got? Okay. Well, let's try one more location, and then we'll start to wrap up and let Daniel put his Wheel of Curtis together while I read some of.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, one more location. Let's go to the apartment.
Man, I'm looking forward to composing my
Crystals.
first. What's this?
Screensaver. I don't know. Something's beeping.
Yeah. Why can't I look straight ahead?
I don't know.
I'm gonna do the soundtrack for you guys.
Tick, 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 tick.
Oops.
Okay, so we know this thing, and we have...
Wait, you can grab that.
New?
What?
Is this new? This is new, right? All right, we got a puzzle. Let's solve a puzzle. And then let's get on with our weekend. Boom,
I don't remember this at all.
What is it? Okay, so you can see the lights down at the bottom turning green. So the hardest part is not knowing what we're supposed to know.
Maybe it's supposed to be 4 in a row.
When you get a game, they usually have rules in the game, and then you... It's like getting a chessboard and not having any clue what...
What?
All right, someone on the chat tell us what at least we're supposed to be doing here. You don't have to give us the answer, but what's the goal?
I think you just randomly click until something works.
No, that can't be it. Go to the computer. Go in the menu bar up on top.
Isn't this the puzzle that relates to Catherine's journal? Says
That's
weird.
what I was thinking. Is there like a go to your computer, the database that you have of clues in the menu screen, the menu bar along the top of the screen. Yeah.
Database.
Electronic journal. Click on
Electronic journal.
Oh, decryption key. Oh shit, I don't know.
Who knows the encryption key? Help us out, folks.
I don't know the encryption key.
Wait, were we supposed to know the decryption key?
I don't know.
You gonna just try to hit buttons again?
Yeah.
That doesn't work. You know, I think
it has to work.
It has to?
No, you can't just... You don't know... I'm confused what you think you... I
think he's trying to light up the green lights, but
yeah, I'm trying to do 4 in a row over here. That's my goal.
But which row? Which row? Like what for? What row? I think you're barking up a
wrong tree.
A tree of some sort that isn't going to help you get where you're going. And we've got 9 minutes. But the chat says we got to find the journal. So I think the next step is getting the encryption key, and then the journal is going to tell us what we need to do here.
Right, so
Go
Brett
to
says
the
the encryption key is Yo Mama 69.
Oh,
I doubt it, but okay.
What grade are we in here? What grade were we in when this came out? You can always skip this section, but
7th grade.
Don't. Right said Brett is trolling.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Where do you want me to go?
Let's stick with it. Let's go.
I wanted to talk to the receptionist at the hospital. Yeah. Go to the Tribeca Center and talk to the receptionist.
All right, let's do that. Let's keep this in mind. Well, maybe inserting the disc is the perfect time to call it. Oh, what happened? I just lost.
Just lost what?
Oh, my restream login went out. I'm gonna pop back in.
Turn left. To the left. This won't take long, I don't think.
Okay.
There she is. Was she here all this time?
Yeah.
Hey, Jake. Saw your story on the last murder. Look, you know I was just kidding about your squeeze croaking and all, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, God, man, it must have been awful. And I'll tell you something else. Magnato's been looking for you. I mean, I figured you should know, because he is not the kind of guy I would want looking for me. He isn't even the kind of guy I'd want to look at me.
Is he here now?
He just left. Coast is clear.
Thanks, Viv. I appreciate it.
Not enough you don't. But you're welcome just the same.
Aww.
Okay, now's a good time to save.
Yeah. All right.
We'll figure this out.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We almost have a clue. We're so close to having our first clue. I think it'll happen.
Yeah. Okay, so let's switch to this until I'll get the.
All right, I'll read some of the
donations. You have them?
I'll read some of the. What's that? Yeah, I got those. Let me do those. You make up the Wheel of Curtis.
Okay.
And then we can make it all work. Let me move. We go back here. Today is what? The
first.
Is it the first? Whoa, that's great. Oh, I need to let me. There we go. There we go. Again. All right. Well, thanks all. Okay. First things first. 2-Bit Writer wrote, I can't think of a better way to end work week than to ignore my calls for this live stream. Don't worry, I'm not a doctor or anything. So yeah, thank you for your first tip of the day. You're the one you helped set things off, get things started. Oh, all right, how do I get out of this? Boom, let's get back. Steve Blake, thanks for the weekly ripping. You are welcome, and thank you for your generous donation, Steve. Appreciate it. Did Rhesus say anything? Nope, just want to thank you, Steve, Rhesus, for your donation. Godfett writes, Ripper brings back a lot of good memories, but not as good as Phantasmagoria games. Damn straight.
Right.
Thanks, Godfett. CJ, thanks, Mr. Meredith, for your commitment in this role. Here is some change. Oh, wait, he can't grab it from where he is. Go ahead, CWC team. Keep it. We'll take it. If he doesn't want it, we'll take it. Thanks, CJ. Tom W3, LMAO. No one ever chooses persuasive when dealing with Twitch. What does that mean? I don't know if I get that.
When that guy was giving us that guy with the green shadow that was doing this.
Yeah.
And we roughed him up. The choice was either be persuasive or be angry.
That's right. And yeah, who's going to choose persuasive, right? You want to see some, yeah. Jouex writes, Paul Chan is Ichiban Kawaii Desu. You're being punny, but I don't get it. Thank you.
He's saying you're number one.
Well, thanks. I'll take that. Brett writes, Spoonie and Ripper is a cocktail mix, which reminds me of good times. Godspeed, fellas. Thank you, said Brett. Appreciate that. And your continued support and trying to help people join and subscribe and like and all that stuff. And please do that if you haven't. While you're here, like and subscribe this channel. Get it out to more people, or this stream. Beast Mode. I might just remix that tune.
Tick, tick.
I'd like to hear that.
Best tune.
And writes that Brett at our last one saying, seeing Paul, Spoonie, and Daniel live stream together is akin to a reunion of Pink Floyd with Syd Barrett. Truly, these streams are set to enter legendary status. Well, sure, in a small realm that we occupy, perhaps that's the case. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for helping us get to our goal this week. It's been a good week, and Daniel is busily putting our Wheel of Curtis together. If you have any questions, throw them out there. We're just riffing until. Oh no, I guess he did it. All right, never mind your damn questions. Let's do a thing.
Get the questions. We've got the spin. Okay.
We got the spin. All right, so we'll do. How many spins are we going to do today, Daniel?
3.
3 spins. What games do we got?
Oh, list them in a sec. Okay.
There we go. Wheel of Curtis winner number 1. A classic game of your choice. Oh, it's going to be between CJ and Godfed. It looks like Godfed takes the prize. Boom. Welcome. Here's, we will reach out, Godfed, with our options.
Congratulations.
We'll tell you our options in a minute. And of course, if you already have them, you can always donate the game to someone else on our servers. Oh, it's going to be between Tom W3, pretty solid. CJ was close. Twice he almost got it, but no, Tom W3, welcome. Thank you. New name for us. Really appreciate you being here. And if the best way to reach us is hopping on our Discord server.
Discord.conversationswithcurtis.com. That's the only way to reach us.
Just say, hey, Daniel will pop in and then offer you. Oh, Moffat Reborn. Gonna get the 3rd one.
Well done.
Well done. All right, what were their choices, Daniel?
Let me just stop sharing this
Like
window.
a Pong. We have a game of Pong there. That's one option. We got I don't know.
Okay,
Space Invaders.
We've got Dark Side Detective, Legend of Kyrandia 3, Space Quest 4, 5, and 6, one collection, Monkey Island 2, Curse of Monkey Island, 11th Hour, Resonance by Wedge Die Games, Shiva, Blackwell Deception, Blackwell Convergence, Blackwell Unbound, The Blackwell Legacy, Stellar Mass, Dude, Where's My Beer, Terminal Madness, Blood Nova, Murderous Muses.
We got some stuff. So there you go. You 3. 2 of you I know are already on our server. Tom, you should jump on there and let us know what you want. This was great. Noah, as always, really fun hanging out with you. Thanks for your absolute love of these games, and it's a blast to hang out with you.
Always.
Yeah. We'll come back. I think I don't know what my schedule is. My work schedule is getting a little more wonky, so I will reach out to both of you soon and let you know what my availability is, and I'll find out what yours is, and we'll go from there.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
All right. Until then, have a great weekend, everybody. Appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.
Yeah.
I am going crazy now.